On this edition of Rick's Kitchen, I'm going to be showing you how to make spaghetti squash with a turkey marinara and spinach sauce. Let's get started. Welcome to another edition of Rick's Kitchen. This edition, POV edition. Today we're going to be doing spaghetti squash. It's a little thing I like to do every so often. Basically, these are called spaghetti squashes. They have a kind of tough outer layer. And the way you cook them, the way I like to cook them, is I like to split them in half. Use a spoon like this and scrape off the inside of them. After that, we're going to take some of this maple bacon fat and coat the outside of it. Just do it a little bit with this one. The challenge is doing this with one hand, but I'll prepare everything and I'll show you guys how to do it. But I just want to show you how to put the bacon on there. It would be better if it was melted, so maybe this is just me being an idiot. Anywho, you get her. Alright, so after you've seasoned and oiled it with either your bacon fat or olive oil, avocado oil, whatever oil you'd like to use, you're going to want to generously use some sea salt. I use sea salt and pepper, and just coat it like that. Nice and coated. Lovely. And you're also going to be using a half cup of water just to put in the bottom in there. Get that moisture in there. There you go. Alright, after that, you're going to put these face down like that. Alright, you're going to want to set your oven, or in this case my toaster oven here, at 375 for 35 minutes. I know that says 37, but I just want to give myself enough time to work with this. Between 40 to 30 minutes you're going to want to put these, depending on the size of the spaghetti squash. Alright, now let's get started on the sauce. Alright, so we have our 2 pounds of turkey for the sauce. We're going to be using 2 pounds of turkey. Seasoned it with salt, sea salt, pepper, and Mediterranean blend seasonings. That has, like I said, if you didn't get to see the last installment, one of my last installments, I used the Mediterranean blend. It has cinnamon, cayenne pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper, not too much, turmeric, pepper, a lot of other awesome seasonings that you're going to want to add to your diet that have anti-inflammatory properties in them. Alright, so we're just going to let this cook for a little bit. I also added about, I like to say, a tablespoon of the bacon fat, just so I can get that nice flavor on it. The meat here I'm using is a bit too solid. It was frozen, so it's going to take a little bit to cook. So I'm going to speed up that process by putting the cap right on there. Alright, so we're going to check back on it a couple times and then I'll show you how it looks with the sauce. Alright, so once you've meat to this consistency, you're going to want to use your sauce. So you're going to want to use just one can of whatever you're going to want to use for your sauce, whether it be an Alfredo sauce or nice tomato sauce. If you're like me, who can't necessarily enjoy too much of tomatoes or onions because of your acid reflux, just use one can and actually try not to use any of that. Just try to go with the Alfredo sauce, to be honest with you. Today I'm going to be a little bit bad. I'm going to just suffer the consequences and just use one can of tomato sauce. See? There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in and show you how that looks. Alright, so once you've added your tomato sauce, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the spinach leaves to get nice and incorporated in there, and add some greens to your diet. Spinach is really good thing to add to your sauces. I like to add to my sauces. You can even add this to your Alfredo sauce. It will taste amazing. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the tomato sauce, and once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the very lowest setting, just to simmer for a little bit. And the squash looks like it's almost done. Let me go ahead and pan over here. There's a couple more minutes left. 2 more minutes. I think I should take it out now, actually. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out. I'm gonna go ahead and let this set up more and put a little bit more spinach and show you what to do with your squash. Alrighty, so once they're out, look how they're looking. Alright, lovely, nice and roasted. You're gonna grab yourself a nice fork like this. You're gonna go down in a downward motion and make strands. You see how that looks? And those strands are gonna be a mock version of spaghetti. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this process. Kind of hard to do with one hand. Go ahead and finish the process and do both of these. Actually, just do one. Save this for a little bit later. I'm just gonna do one of these and then show you how I like to assemble this awesome dish. Alright, so once you've gotten all the strands out of there, you're going to want to set your shell aside for style points. Get yourself a nice fancy looking plate like that. Grab yourself some of the strands there, put it in the middle, like so. Nice and fancy, just a little layer on the bottom. Let me go ahead and put a little bit more, just around there, just to cover the bottom of it. We're gonna come over here. Oh man, forgot one thing. 1 second. Alright, so once you have a little bit of the spaghetti squash strands there, you're just gonna come to your sauce. Get a nice spoonful there. Let's not make a mess. Put this up here. If you're doing this one-hander, like me, I'm not sure why you would do that, but hey, do you, man. Anywho, you're gonna spoon that in there like so, nicely, like that. Okay. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of the spaghetti squash. Let's go ahead and move that over here. Sorry for the cam effect. Just a little bit more. Try to put it nice and uniformed. Try not to be too sloppy with it. Cooking is also an art form, so try to be artistic with it. Go ahead. Why not? Damn it. Anywho. Lastly, you're going to put another layer. Just do them in layers. That's how I like to do it. Sauce and noodling. Noodling? Hey. Noodling. We use a little bit of the sauce. Sorry for the shake cam effect again. Okay, spoon that right in there. Right in the middle. Ooh, try not to make a mess like me. Okay. And there you go. Put a little bit more green in there. Alrighty. So now, a final creation. Let me just clean that off there. Switch it on over here. I'm a bit too much about this sometimes. Sorry about this. Alright. Well, there you have it. My spaghetti squash. Looking very beautiful. Very tasty. I can only assume. Taste test time. Let's check it out. Kind of hard to do this one-hander. And forgive the sweaty face effect. Sorry. Not bad. Both way. I'll go both way. Anywho, your spaghetti may have a little crunch on it. It's okay. It might have a little bit of crunch. Not too bad. If you did it exactly right, yours will come out very noodly, very soft. Anywho, thanks for watching my show. Until next time, it was Rick saying, cook what you want. So a little food come out. Cook what you want and be happy. See ya. That's what you want to see. And that's the end of our show. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, a comment, and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's at Rick's Cooking. Until next time, this is Rick telling you, be happy and cook what you want. See ya.